These games are ranked by play score, a unique rating that averages gamer and critic reviews. Starting at number 25 is Sound Shapes. This odd side-scrolling platformer beats with musical perfection. It focuses on the specific rhythm to develop a level design that makes this game a success. According to the developers, Sound Shapes' main goal is to create a community of creative individuals to express their talent in making music, while building their own level designs. Famous artists have also contributed to the scene and gave it what it deserved. It has a play score of 8.83. Number 24 is Diablo III. Blizzard's third entry to their dungeon-crawling IP turns up the scale with more playable classes, diverse skill sets, and wide customization options. Not only that, the game runs at a smooth 60 frames per second to maintain that roguelike experience. Just recently, Blizzard celebrates its 20th anniversary to offer players a remake of the original Diablo game on Diablo 3's next expansion. For Blizzard fans, this is a worthy addition to the collection. Time to get hyped. It has a play score of 8.84. Number 23 is Puppeteer. This oddly mesmerizing side-scrolling platformer takes the idea of decapitation to a whole new level. You play as a headless boy transformed into an animated puppet. In his journey, he finds various replacement heads that grant him the ability to solve puzzles and uncover the story of the game. It's weird, really. However, it has a unique charm to it, and charm has pushed its ranking to the 23rd spot with a play score of 8.86. Number 22 is Far Cry 3. This is Ubisoft's first take on a more open Far Cry experience. Play as a young man marooned in an island with your group of friends. Shit starts to hit the fan when you realize where you are. An uncharted territory, and the place is filled with ravaging wildlife and psychotic tribesmen. It's also the first game to mentally traumatize us with an ending so bizarre and difficult. Who couldn't resist that? But anyway, Far Cry 3 has exceeded expectations with its intense first-person gunplay, good story, and a beautiful open world to discover. It has a play score of 8.86. Number 21 is Guacamelee. Drinkbox Studios' platforming wonder sizzles as it transcends from the land of the dead to the land of the living. Guacamelee is a game that pays homage to the Mexican culture. Play as a luchador banished from the land of the living and rescue the El Presidente's daughter from the clutches of the demonios. The combat is a seamless blend of combo-based attacks with your luchador skills, and the ability to travel the land of the living and of the dead is beautiful. It has a play score of 8.90. Number 20 is Ninokuni, Wrath of the White Witch. For a game produced in collaboration with Studio Ghibli animators, it's bound to be good. The Wrath of the White Witch is an adorable RPG developed by Level 5 Games. It's a heartfelt story of a child who wants to save his mother. Explore a land with lush landscapes and treacherous passes. Meet new characters and add them to your quest. This game has received various critical acclaim due to its story, characters, and art style. It's like playing your own animated movie. And it's also one of the best-selling PS3 games ever. It has a play score of 8.91. Number 19 is Dead Space 2. The first game was a terrifying experience, to be trapped in space with scary aliens. This sequel to Visceral Games' Dead Space series brings more than just severed limbs on the table. Dead Space 2 is a horror fest to top the first game. Play as Isaac Clarke once more in an effort to finally stop the shitstorm from getting even crazier. Players can customize guns and armor to dismember these necromorphs down to their basest form. Feels good. It's also the first of the series to introduce a multiplayer mode that pits players against each other to survive a horde of voracious necromorphs. It has a play score of 8.91. Number 18 is Assassin's Creed 2. This is the hallmark of Assassin's Creed. It's most important game that fans have continued to love since its release. Assassin's Creed 2 marks Ubisoft's big leap to next-generation gaming with a detailed open world of Italy and fluid parkour mechanics. It's a magical feeling to immerse yourself within the confines of Renaissance Europe. The gameplay is integrated for players to execute their enemies faster and stealthier. Its story is by far the best among the series, and the characters are memorable. It has a play score of 8.94. Number 17 is Dark Souls 2. The sequel to the patience-testing, hair-pulling action RPG by From Software brings another dose of more patience testing and hair-pulling moments. Dark Souls 2 presents a gloomy and damp world filled with unique monsters crafted from the Lovecraftian mind. Its brutal combat with a complex story is a perfect call for players who seek challenge in dodging and dodging and dodging. Then attack. It's a loop, and it's a loop that rewards the unforgiving. It has a play score of 8.95. Number 16 is Resident Evil 4 HD. Some say it's the last good Resident Evil before everything went haywire. Others say it's the beginning of a whole new frontier of survival gaming. This fourth entry to the RE franchise gets an HD remake to introduce and rekindle their fans on the PS3, along with downloadable content. Take control of Leon Kennedy, a former police officer tasked to rescue the president's daughter in a creepy Mexican village. Things get crazier as a whole new level of bioterror creeps out of the surface. Over-the-shoulder gameplay accommodates the scares while maintaining the survival feeling. It has a play score of 8.95. Number 15 is Rayman Legends. This has been named as one of the greatest platformers of its generation. It really is. Rayman Legends is Ubisoft's fifth main entry to the platforming giant. It's no different than its previous titles. You still traverse trippy levels with your buddies and enjoy the rhythmic moments of its exhilarating obstacle runs. It has so much content and broad appeal, leading to the game's commercial success. It has a play score of 8.95. Number 14 is Borderlands 2. Gearbox's second Borderlands game improves in every aspect. This action role-playing game ignites with cel-shaded textures and explosive mayhem. Set in a land of Pandora, take control of your own bounty hunter in a land filled with randomly generated loot. It's widely praised for its silly story, good writing, and memorable characters. The multiplayer aspect of it is also highly praised. Players can team up or beat themselves to death. It has a play score of 9.04. Number 13 is Little Big Planet 2. Say hello to Sackboy in this cute sequel to Sony's popular user-generated platformer. The game utilizes the PS3's tools such as the Move Motion controller to navigate around the world. This award-winning game is filled with content and has so much potential. It has accumulated millions of user-generated content for players to enjoy and experience. Of course, you can create your own world and share it to other people too. This social feature makes the game so heavily praised. It has a play score of 9.09. Number 12 is God of War 3. Follow Kratos in his final quest for vengeance for his father in this supposedly final chapter of the God of War series. This time, things get gigantic. By gigantic, I mean more gigantic bosses and set pieces. Greek mythology is coming to an end as our favorite raging father Kratos unleashes hell upon the underworld, Earth, and Olympus. The gods must be crazy for messing with this guy. It's universally praised for being a game changer in terms of visuals, satisfying boss battles, and a combat system so fluid. This was one of the hallmarks of PS3's excellence. It has a play score of 9.15. Number 11 is Portal 2. Break the laws of physics in Valve's sequel to its popular and potato-powered game, Portal 2. Trapped once again in an experimental laboratory, survive as Shell as you acquire a powerful portal gun to find your way out of some rogue AI's games. Its puzzle mechanics with first-person shooter elements can make players smart. For a bit. The introduction of multiplayer also adds more fun to the game. Players can team up with other people and solve puzzles together. It has a play score of 9.15. Number 10 is Batman: Arkham City. Rocksteady's second entry to its groundbreaking superhero video game is superb. Arkham City not only extends the scale of the previous Batman game in terms of combat, it also gives players more freedom to be the Batman, with its new open-world element. Follow the Cape Crusader as he continues the mission to stop Joker's plans of ruining Gotham every damn time. Meet and play Bob Kane's most iconic characters and experience amazing boss fights. This is a love letter for Batman fans. It has a play score of 9.15. Number 9 is Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Marked as Kojima's final chapter to the Solid Snake story and also the final chapter of the Metal Gear Solid series. Follow your hero as he tries to stop the world from an impending doom. This game, has everything silly Kojima-san offered. From the crazy boss battles, clever tactical and stealth combat, and well-written dialogue to generate an ever-growing fanbase. Nanomachines, son. It has a play score of 9.15. Number 8 is Okami HD. This is one of PlayStation 2's most important games. It signifies beauty and grace amidst chaos and destruction. From the smooth painting combat up to its ties with actual Japanese literature, it is a classic masterpiece. Control Amaterasu, a powerful being able to command the world through a celestial brush. By using the PlayStation Move controller, players can feel like they're painting and creating the universe around them. In its cel-shaded textures and remastered visuals, Okami on the PS3 feels so new. It has a play score of 9.16. Number 7 is Red Dead Redemption. Say goodbye to skyscrapers and vehicles because Rockstar takes you into the land of the high noon. In Red Dead Redemption, explore a beautiful fictional western world and immerse yourself in it through the life of John Marston, an outlaw of morally grey ideals. Throughout the game, travel its world filled with sand, horses, and rum. It's one of the finest video games so far due to its impressive writing, detailed open world, and a heartbreaking ending. It has a play score of 9.20. Number 6 is Mass Effect 2. BioWare's space opera adventure opens a new frontier of grand interstellar proportions in this sequel. Commander Shepard takes the helm once more and he's ready to save the world from the upcoming Reaper invasion. Meet new friends, gather old ones, and embark on a journey that takes individual character development to a whole new level. It's one of Mass Effect 2's stronger points. Can you make it till the end? It has a play score of 9.21. Number 5 is Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar just can't disappoint these days. The 5th main installment of probably the best playground in the world is still on a roll since its first release. This is the first GTA game to feature multiple playable characters and an open world bigger than its predecessors. It's still the portrayal of American culture. The good writing and solid gameplay are the reasons why this game delivered very well. Who doesn't love a game that lets you shoot people? It has a play score of 9.26. Number 4 is BioShock Infinite. Escape from the Sodom below and soar through the great city of Columbia in Irrational Games' final BioShock game. Take the role of Booker DeWitt as he repays his gambling debts by retrieving a girl named Elizabeth from Columbia. Little did he know the story is much bigger than he can imagine. Alongside its fast-paced first-person combat is a beautiful story that extends to multiple possibilities. You can always play this game again and again and again, if you know what I mean. It has a play score of 9.30. Number 3 is Journey. This game is in the forefront of indie game development. It is universally acclaimed as a peaceful adventure of brilliance and beauty. Journey not only takes players on a spiritual quest and solve puzzles, it also lets you develop a multiplayer experience with random people around the world without even talking. Critics have applauded the game's uniqueness while criticizing the game's short length. Hey, you know what they say? It's not about the destination, it's the journey. It has a play score of 9.30. Number 2 is Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. The Uncharted series stands out as Naughty Dog's defining glory. In this second installment, Nathan Drake returns with his spelunking friends in a dangerous quest to find the mysterious Sintamani Stone of Shangri-La. This action-adventure franchise boasts with thrilling action set pieces, glorious landscapes, and a memorable cast of characters. Among the 3 Uncharted games on the PS3, Among Thieves gains the highest with a play score of 9.36. And here are the runners-up before we reveal the number 1. You can get these games right now by clicking the links in the description box below. And what to play's best PS3 game of all time is The Last of Us. 2 Naughty Dog games in a row? Of course! The Last of Us is the best PlayStation 3 game to date. Humanity is on the brink of doom caused by a mysterious virus that plagues the world. Play as Joel and Ellie in their emotional journey of self-preservation and character development. Survival is your most dependent ally, and its third-person action-adventure gameplay is similar to Uncharted's. However, the secondary character of Ellie makes the use of the game's puzzle mechanics. Once again, The Last of Us proves that Naughty Dog can deliver a riveting narrative experience with so much emotional depth. It has a play score of 9.44. We publish 3 gaming videos every week. Don't miss any of them. Click that bell button beside the subscribe button, check the send me box, and save. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends. Subscribe now and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google+.